Hello friends, in this video we are going to discover the top 10 cheapest countries to visit in the world 2024. If you're planning your next vacation, we've found the cheapest countries to visit around the world. Despite the effects of inflation on everything from eggs to electric cars, there are some places where your dollar will work in your favor, getting you an exotic trip for less than you might expect. Our ranking is based on the average total daily cost you might pay once you reach your destination, including accommodation, food, and the daily cost of living. Obviously, the missing element is the cost of airfare, but flight costs vary so much depending on the time of year you're traveling, and where you're flying from, and to, that it's not helpful to factor those into our selection. If you want to know how to find and save money on flights to Europe, we've got some strategies for doing just that. To give you some inspiration for your flight hunting, check out the top 10 cheapest countries to travel to in 2024. Kindly make sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon before we start this video about the 10 cheapest countries to visit in the world. Now let's dig deeper into each of the top 10 cheapest countries to visit in the world. Number 10. Greece. Average daily cost, $164. Average accommodation cost, $86. Average daily meals cost, $42. From idyllic beaches to world-renowned historical sites, Greece is one of Europe's top summer destinations for travelers. After the debt crisis in 2010, prices have been relatively low for years, but prices can vary widely depending on location. If you're heading for a holiday hotspot, like Mykonos or Santorini, expect to pay far more than for a lesser-known part of the country. Timing is also crucial when visiting this Mediterranean country. Try to avoid the high-season summer months to take advantage of the great prices. Number 9. Portugal. Average daily cost, $136. Average accommodation cost, $99. Average daily meals cost, $43. Portugal is one of the best value destinations in Europe. It's known for its seafood, wine, views, delicious custard tarts, pastéis de nata, and 300-plus days of sunshine. Whether you head for vibrant Lisbon, to the sandy beaches of the south, or for a wine and port tour in Porto, you'll get a reasonably priced vacation while enjoying the sights and sounds that this friendly southern European country has to offer. Number 8. Dominican Republic. Average daily cost, $136. Average accommodation cost, $108. Average daily meals cost, $38. Only a 2-hour flight from Miami and less than 4 hours from New York City, Americans are frequent visitors to this sunny, year-round Caribbean destination. Spanish-speaking Dominican Republic makes up half of the second-largest island in the Caribbean. Hispaniola, French-speaking Haiti makes up the western half. With white sand beaches, lagoons, and rainforests, there's plenty to explore while enjoying the natural beauty of the country. Number 7. Mexico. Average daily cost, $120. Average accommodation cost, $89. Average daily meals cost, $28. America's neighbor Mexico is home to the 5th largest city in the world. Not only does Mexico have several urban oases, but the North American country is also known for its beautiful beaches that are regularly listed as some of the best in the world. From ancient jungle ruins to iconic modernist buildings, you'll find pretty much everything you could want in a vacation here, and for a good price. Number 6. Costa Rica. Average daily cost, $112. Average accommodation cost, $115. Average daily meals cost, $24. Despite being the size of West Virginia, Costa Rica is a land of abundance and adventure. The quiet Central American country has miles of coastline of both the Pacific and Caribbean Oceans. It's got jungle lodges, rainforest treks, volcanoes, and cloud forests. It boasts some of the most diverse ecosystems on the planet. With fresh food and fruit in abundance, you can truly enjoy the pura vida. Number 5. Hungary. Average daily cost, $83. Average accommodation cost, $64. Average daily meals cost, $22. At the crossroads of Europe, Hungary has managed to keep its quaint villages, while Budapest, the city of lights, still reigns as a metropolitan center. You've most likely seen the spectacular Hungarian parliament building sitting on the Danube River. Hungary's countryside includes beautiful scenery with mountains, rivers, and lush valleys. Number 4. Thailand. Average daily cost, $110. Average accommodation cost, $33. Average daily meals cost, $16. Flights to this South Asian country can be expensive, but other costs make up for it. Known for its tropical beaches, jungle temples, Buddha statues, and the delicious restaurants and street markets in the bustling city of Bangkok, it's no wonder Thailand is the most visited country in Southeast Asia. Number 3. Indonesia. Average daily cost, $60. Average accommodation cost, $49. Average daily meals cost, $16. Indonesia is home to Bali, often at the top of rankings when it comes to the best place to visit in the world. But there's more to this paradise of a country than Instagram-worthy views. With over 17,000 islands, Indonesia is the world's largest island country, boasting stunning beaches, volcanoes, jungles, orangutan colonies, giant Komodo dragons, and vast mountain ranges. And the best of all, your money goes very far here. Number 2. Turkey. Average daily cost, $34. Average accommodation cost, $65. Average daily meals cost, $11. Turkey is one of the most visited countries in the world but remains an underrated tourist destination. Straddling Europe and Asia, Turkey is a fabulous melting pot of cultures that can be seen in everything from architecture to cuisine. There's an assortment of choices for visitors, from mountain ranges to beach-littered coasts, to the sprawling colorful metropolis of Istanbul. Turkey has everything. Despite the devastating earthquakes that hit the country, many tourist destinations in the west of the country, hundreds of miles from the affected areas, are open and actively welcoming visitors. Tourist dollars will be all too vital for the rebuilding effort. Number 1. Laos. Average daily cost, $15. Average accommodation cost, $33. Average daily meals cost, $6. Laos is a landlocked country in Southeast Asia, but it still manages to have over 4,000 islands. From the islands of the Mekong Delta to the stunning waterfalls of the interior, Laos is one of the few countries in the world that hasn't lost its natural beauty to sprawling development. And yet, there's more than enough to tempt the most jaded traveler, from cookery schools for food lovers to climbing, caving, and jungle treks for thrill seekers, and temples galore for those more culturally inclined. So, which is your favorite countries among the top 10 cheapest countries to visit in the world? Well, that's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. Post your favorite places among the top 10 cheapest countries to visit in the world in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and I'm sure others would too.